Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another weather video. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe if you want more of these videos. Let's get right into this video. So we are going to be based on 100% from now until the storm moves away from land. We're going to be base. We're going to be 100% focusing on the storm in this storm mostly. Because right now in the U.S. it's very quiet. Right now, there's not like big storms besides severe weather down south. And that severe weather doesn't look that important to cover for this channel. And this right now is the big main story for weather. So we will be talking about this. So here we go. So we have Melissa, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. advisory. So 11 p.m. advisory right now. We are sitting at 65 miles per hour. Winds right now. Movement only 3 miles per hour. We have all of Jamaica now under a hurricane warning. There will be a category 4 1 mile off from a cat 5 hitting Jamaica. It is now. This could always change, but right now it is set to legitimately hit Jamaica as a right off the tip of a Cat 5. I'm not ruling out a Cat 5. There could be legitimately a Cat 5 hitting Jamaica. That is not off the table still. But right now, we're going to have catastrophic landslides, catastrophic flooding, catastrophic winds rolling in. Because if you get that hurricane to roll in like this, by what's forecasting, so right now we have tropical storm force winds right now outside of here. Right now, Haiti right now is southern part of Haiti right now. This part right here is getting hit with major flooding right now. There is at least 3 fatalities so far. It's only going to get worse before the storm can finally make its way away from the Caribbean. Right now, the Caribbean is very warm. This storm right now is just literally rotating warm water from the bottom to the top. There is no cold water. It is just mixing the warm water right now. So there is no cold water from the ground all the way up to the surface of the sea. So right now, that's what's happening. So, so yeah. Uh, so basically, right now, the way the forecast is showing, the storm could smoothly take a track like this. Right now, so yeah, that's how it's going. And this yellow shaded area is the tropical storm force wind. But if you're going to get this storm like this, you're going to talk about surge like this. You're going to talk about uh, surge coming in like this, and a surge going out, and then surge coming in, and surge going out like that. So, yeah. But and then if you get, this is just reference and not confirmed. Center could always change from this point to this point. So this is the cone of uncertainty. We don't know where the center is going to be at it, which is the very most important right now. Let's just say the center is about right there. You'll get storm surge right up against this area. Storm surge going out. Storm surge coming in on this side. Storm surge coming out on this side. But the worst case scenario yesterday was the storm was going to go take a turn like this and go like that, which that would have been even more catastrophic because you would have had a Cat 5 hurricane like this, like that, like that, follow, like that. If it was legitimately going to go like this, you would have had a Cat 5 hurricane, Cat 4, Cat 5, right up against the shore here with th- with 1 to 2 days of just straight up Category 5 hurricane, Category 5 winds. This right here is still going to be catastrophic because of the rain, but I would say it's probably going to be less catastrophic of the wind, because from this point right here through this point right here is 24 hours. From this point to this point is 24 hours. So this storm, so by the time this right here, it would start speeding up very quickly. So, but right now, from right here to right here, it is going to it could potentially stall, or very very slowly move right now. So right now we're stuck right here. We're stuck in this spot until the trough decides to move. The trough is the one that's blocking the storm right now. So just to put out a perspective. And they have now bumped up the rain totals like I expected, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see 30 plus. But right now, we're just pointing out to what's forecasted right now, and not surprising to see 20 to 30 inches of rain across Jamaica and now part of Haiti. Haiti, I would say this part right in here could possibly see more rain than this part, because the storm is going to be more towards the Jamaica area than the Haiti area. So, and we got some a foot of rain possible around the Dominican Republic, because this storm is very very massive. It's very lopsided right now, but we'll talk about that when I show you the satellite imagery and stuff. So right now, uh, uh, parts on the eastern side of Jamaica, central side, we could get 20 to 30 inches of rainfall. That is fresh flooding. And then this part of Jamaica right here could see 16 to 20 inches of fresh water. And then this part of Jamaica right here could see 12 to 16 inches of of fresh water. So, and now we're going to come up to Cuba, because we're starting to get some measurements across here. 4 to 6 inches right in through here, right in through there, 8 to 6, and then a little bit of the coast there, where we could see 8 to 12. I wouldn't be surprised if we see these numbers get bumped up too, as the storm uh decides to pull in and take it out towards this way. So yeah, and the Bahamas down here could see some. Will likely see some major impacts too. Uh, so a major Cat 3 hurricane is not off the table across here either. A Cat 4, maybe still a Cat 5 is not off the table. Depends on how much of the mountains uh how much of the mountains rips the center of the hurricane apart, because these are some pretty high elevation mountains across Jamaica. So we'll see what happens. So so right now, here's the satellite imagery. We have this main storm right here, main circulation right here. We'll hit play. I'll show you. So as you guys can see here, let's go back. So as you can see here, we're seeing some like pink in there, purple pink. That is some very very cool cloud top, which that is going minus 100 degrees with some of these cloud tops around the center of the hurricane is about right there. So it's very lopsided, and I can tell you why. Tell you why right now. We have pretty good circulation. We have winds going this way. We have winds going this way. It's a very symmetrical storm. That's going going this way. going this way very slowly. Right now, the 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 reason why it's not like really growing and booming in size is because we still have mid shear going this way right now. And you can see it with some of these smaller storms, not the hurricane or tropical storm itself, but you can see some of these storms right here. How the clouds are moving off that way is because we still have a mid shear overshadowing this hurricane or tropical storm still. We are expecting rapid intensification with this storm. That is still on the forecast. So right now, what's doing right now, it is still on. It is still part of the models. It is still on track. It is still on what it's supposed to do right now. It's doing what the models have been projecting right now. And right here was like this because of the shear that is just going over the storm still. So but as you guys can see, as we still get these as we still get these higher cloud tops uh go out, spread it they spread out across the storm to basically create a shield because we have a lot of dry air back here that's likely interfering with the storm too. It's likely trying to wrap around the storm right now. So there's likely dry air interfering and then interfering with the storm, and then the we got the trough here. It's either here or more like right here, and that's why the storm is going to take a drift like that. So it's going to take a direction like this. So we still got a bit of turning still. So, but right now it is currently right now it is going this way. So right now, I don't think it's a very packed storm. Still, it's not. I don't think it's packed, but it is on the verge of being packed. I think once we get rid of that wind shear, I think that's when it's going to start really grinding its gears. So, so we're going to check out some of the hurricane models. So right now we're sitting about where it's supposed to be at. Uh, I can definitely tell we definitely have a lot of rain on this side, but not this side because of the amount of dry air that there is still. So if it doesn't fight off this dry air, it'll definitely be some interesting stuff there. So right now we have a new water model coming in, so we'll just go with 12Z right now. See how see how much this thing literally takes its time, very slowly. But this model wants to take it straight in like that, which would have the center like this, which would bring impacts like right in here, storm surge in like that, and most of the storm surge would be on this part of the island and not this part. So the only part it would be seeing this would be this part. So as so yeah, like I said. So yeah, and then it so basically it would take a track like this and then maybe out that way, which this part would see a lot of storm surge. Um and this whole entire part of the island would see major storm surge. And then it goes up to there. So that's what that model is showing. All right, let's see what this model shows. So the lowest point would be right here, 932, with major storm surge right in there, maybe in here. But like I said, major storm surge would be for this part of the area. Well, this part just sees the water go out. So there's that. So there's that one. Let's see what this one shows. This one's sort of. So we see 124, 924 millibar with major impacts right along here. Major storm surge impacts right along here with um, storm surge storm surge being thrown out here. So yeah. So this I could definitely tell already. This part of the storm is going to be the dry part of the storm. So if this were to happen, it would be like this, which would mitigate a lot of the of the stuff. Which right now it seems like the storm. It seems like models want to take it more off towards the east again instead of taking it like this. Which, in my opinion, this part of island would be the worst hit than if it were to hit right here, which would be which would be catastrophic. So yeah, that's what everything is shown right now. So we'll just have to I'll do if there's like major changes tomorrow morning, I'll do a video in the morning. If there's not, then I'll do a video at the same time tomorrow. So if you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow with another new video. Peace.